Man. So if you're of the world would have loved its own, man. So going down on that, man. Now let's get this and then let's see. I'm just get these, man, and then I'm gonna close it out, man, because these are very just straight to the point scriptures. Let's see. 1 Timothy 6:5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is goodliness or godliness, from such withdraw thyself, man. So gain is not. So being able to get more and more in this world, carnal shit, man, it's not godliness, man. That's what a lot of these church pastors like to teach, man. That getting gain is godliness, man. When it's not, man. See what I'm saying? Because the Lord said, if you want to get anything, you gotta lose everything, pretty much. You got I won't say that specifically, but you gotta be able to lose everything, man. See what I'm saying? And you got to be willing to lose everything, man. It says, but godliness, verse 6, with contentment is great gain, man. See what I'm saying? So being content with what you have is the key, man. So you can have more. You see what I'm saying? Some brothers do have more. Some brothers do have more than other brothers, but guess what? They're content, man. They're not trying to per se get as much as they can, man. They know that their situation is a little bit better, and they know that they were put in that position to be able to help brothers. They were put in that position for a reason, man, so that they can focus more on what they have to focus on, you know. Because the Lord may have blessed them in some areas, but guess what, man? The Lord blesses us all in different ways, man. Because we're all put here for different things, you know, and He set it up to where each brother is a lesson to another brother, man. So you're in a situation where we're all lessons to each other, man. And that's another thing that has to be understood, man. That everybody in His truth is a lesson to another person, man. Is a lesson to another brother, man. That's why it says, "Feed my sheep, feed my lamb, feed my flock," man. Why? Because we're all sheep, man. We're all sheep, man. We're all lambs. So even in His truth, man, when you're a lamb or a babe, man, when you're young, you have to get fed. But when you're a sheep, you still got to get fed, man. You see? And we're all lessons to one another, man. We're all put in a certain position. So even when when the Lord may rebuke you or correct you, I should say, you become a lesson to another brother, man. Doesn't mean He's not gonna deal with you, man. You just become a lesson to the flock, man. You're like, okay, yeah, don't do that, blah blah blah. What what happened to you? You know, like a kid, man, like a child, man. When you have 3 children and 2 of them see the other one get disciplined, they have more fear in them not to do it, man. But as the father doesn't cast away his 3rd son, man. He just disciplined him, man. He just told him not to do it anymore, man. So in His truth, yeah, you do have some brothers that may get rebuked or get chastened more than other brothers, but guess what? They have a great reward coming, because the Lord set them up to be an example to the flock, man, to the camp, man, to the sheep, man. So they become a lesson, man. So they're feeding without even knowing. And that's something that has to be understood from a spiritual aspect, man. But I'm not going to touch on that right now, man. Let's see, man. It says, "For we brought nothing into this world, man. And it is certain we can carry nothing out, man." So yeah, you brought nothing into this world, and you can't carry anything out, man. You don't want to carry anything out. You want any space, man. The Lord already set everything up, man. He already set everything. It says, "But they that will be rich fall into temptation, man." Actually, no, I'll skip one. And this is kind of one of the points. It says, "And having food and raiment, let us be there with content, man." So contentment is very key, man. So if you have these things, be content with it, man. You know? If you are in a bad situation, you know, rats all around you, bed bugs, roaches everywhere, gunshots every 5 seconds, you know, there's nothing wrong with wanting to get out of that situation, to be in, I guess, a spot where you could be a little bit better off in Babylon, man. You know, But be content, man. Don't be so engulfed in it to the point where you forget about the truth, or forget about the Ahchyam, or put things off that you should be putting off, man, or put more time into getting the money than building with brothers, man. We all work a little 9 to 5, our little hustles, man. But guess what, man? If that hustle turns into a hobby that has way more time put into it than what you do here, man, then hey, man. Because Esau fucked up everything. Got brothers working second, third shift, which shouldn't even be. Some of these time schedules aren't even really lawful, by the scriptures, man. So yeah, sometimes you're tired, but you push through, man. It says, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition, man. So yeah, man. Like I keep saying, that money and that wealth, man, can go into that trap, that snare, man. It's that deep water, man. I'm telling you, man, that deep water. Because that water, when it has that it can look real pretty, man. You see what I'm saying? It can look like a sea of rubies, man, with that light reflecting off of it, man. But guess what, man? You'll get taken by it, man. Don't do it, man. Because we do this by faith, man. When you jump into that water, you're losing faith, man. Why? Because when a fisherman fishes, like I usually say, man, they don't see what's in the water, man. They go by with their fishing rod pulls, man. So if you get something on the line starts to pull, that's really that feeling, man. It's all by faith, man, that the fish will come and feed on what YAHAWASHI puts on the hook, man. You see? What YAHAWASHI puts on the hook, man. And when you choose to jump into that deep water, guess what? You lost faith, man. Now you're trying to grab a fish, you're becoming impatient, man. You see? You get swallowed by something bigger than you can handle, man. Because this is all in portions, man. I hope that makes sense to you, man. This is all in portions, man. You can't go jumping in the water, man. Because it wasn't meant for you to jump in the water. It was meant for you to fish, man. Because if the Lord wanted you to jump in the water and grab fish, now you got to deal with things that are bigger than what you can handle right now, man. When it's time to do that, he'll do that, man. If he wanted to do that, he would do that, I should say, man. But it's not time, and he won't do that, man. See, but okay, I already got that, man. I don't want to go into the next verse. We already know what it's talking about. The love of money is the root of all evil. That's not the point right now, man. Let's see, man. Let's see. Philippians 4 and verse 11. Now that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content, man. So be content with where you are, man. Like I said, it's okay to want to get out of a situation that you might not be so good in, but if that desire to get out of that situation, and if you're put into a better situation, it's all through the Lord, man. Don't forget that YAHAWASHI working for all things in you, man. You see? Working for all things spiritual in you, man. I'm gonna get these two scriptures and I'm gonna close out because that's the point, man. It says Matthew 6 and verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, man, and where thieves break through and steal, man. So moth and rust can corrupt it, man. And that rust, I just use Esau as one of the examples of the rust, man, because it says that he's that rust that can never basically be wiped away, man. So when you do that, you put yourself in the hands of Esau, man. In the hands of any man that's carnal. Like I won't even say just Esau. Anybody that's carnal, you put yourself in their hands for them to take advantage of you, man. When you really should be spiritual, man. You shouldn't be worried about those things, man. You should be worried about doing what you're supposed to do because you owe YAHAWASHI a favor, man. The living power, man, and he's watching, man. Let me just read the second verse down. It says, verse 20, it says, but lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal, man. So everything you need is already there for you, man. You're already richer than you know, man. Or more wealthy than you know, man. So just do what you gotta do here and get the fuck out, man. Slakia. Oh, I guess that was the point. I already read this one, man. It says, John 15 and 15, henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you, man. So yeah, we get to know the plan, the goal plan, so to speak, man. So yep, that's pretty much it. Somehow that pretty much hit exactly to where I needed it to. But anyway, it was all through the Spirit. So yeah, with all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, BARAK, YAHAWASHI. Double honor to the Apostle El's GreatMillstone. Third, I want to say Shalom, Mahaba, Yasharala. Do you hope elect to push to the focus of the earth, man? Like I said, man, things are manifesting immediately, man, and you're gonna start to see it manifest faster and faster and faster, man. I'm telling you, man. If you haven't already seen it, keep a close eye, man. And I'm not just saying like the prophecies, but things in front of you, man, that you might talk through the Spirit, man, even at camp, man. So just keep paying attention, man. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna say shalom, y'all.